but it wasn't. In the end, it was goal shared, points shared, Sunderland salvaging that point. Very Sunderland, you've got to give them credit.
You definitely.
Which I'm sure they're enjoying.
To be 9, but they still have that healthy lead. But there is so much to pick our way through and to talk about. We have really, really enjoyed watching this match unfold. But this is the equaliser from Brian Brobby, his first goal for Sunderland. What a time and what a sensational night for Sunderland. Dan Ballard got on the score sheet first with the first shot on target of the game, and it was Brian Brobby who smashed.
He even made a triple save, you know. It's cancelled out for offside, so apparently that doesn't count, but he's been making some fantastic saves. But I'd nearly said it's so disappointing, but when you look at the overall game, I think...
Fair result in the end.
Yeah, just about a fair result.
Just about. Look at the points from losing positions. Sunderland have amassed the most this season. They're a newly promoted side, but you wouldn't think it, would you, Gary?
Yeah, no, it's a great start, isn't it? And it's all about attitude. That when I look at that, I feel like, you know, that's about attitude, and that's about not getting your head down in difficult moments when you go behind in games. So it's a great achievement and a great start for them. And again, they've done it tonight and earned themselves a point.
And you talk about attitude. Arsenal showed great attitude, as they have all season, because Saka, early in the second half, came out and equalised. Marino played his part as well in the goal, and we thought from this. Of course, we can see the Premier League table there. They still have that healthy lead at the top, but I guess it would have been nice to have extended it a little bit more.
Yeah, of course it would, but it shows you that they still believe in what they're doing. You know, this was a difficult game, especially when you looked at it first half. It looked difficult. Sunderland were well organised, and they know exactly what they needed to do with Arsenal. You know, hit it long, play in Arsenal's half rather than trying to play out from the back. And like Gary said, you know, when they did play out from the back, it cost them a goal. But Arsenal, they're in a good position, you know, because this was a big test.
As for Sunderland, third in the table. How are they doing this?
Yeah, dreamland. Yeah, like I said, attitude, the way they're playing, unbeaten at home. They're obviously generating the atmosphere at home. The fans are obviously loving the life in the Premier League this season. Well-organised team, you know, doing very, very well. So, but we said about Arsenal as well, it was important if they didn't win to not lose. 7 points clear. You know, they're in a good position. They're in a good position.
They certainly are. OK, we move on.